Hello everyone and welcome to another journal with me. Today I'm working in my junk journal and I wanted to document some of my progress in learning to play the guitar. I recently purchased a cable for my guitar and this little card came along in the packaging, and since it has a musical theme I wanted to use it as a journaling card. So I'm looking for a place to put it, and these musical themed pages seemed appropriate for this spread, and I ended up deciding to use this music sheet paper as a pocket to put the journaling card in. So to make that journaling card a little bit thicker and easier to write on, I'm just gluing it down to a piece of printer paper that I've tea dyed, and I'm just trimming off some of that excess paper. And later on I'll be using the back of this card to do some journaling. So I realized that the journaling card was a bit small for the pocket that I'm about to make, so I decided to cut out a semicircle from the opening of the pocket, and that way the journaling card won't get lost inside of the pocket and it'll be easier for me to pull it out. This page is in the middle of my signature, which is why I have some string tying it down. So I just trimmed off the edges of the string so that they wouldn't be getting in the way of my pocket. Sometimes when I don't know what to do with the middle of my signature, I find that the easiest thing to do is make it into a pocket because you end up with less pages to work with. So I'm just doing the easiest method, which is applying glue to the top and bottom edges of the page and just securing it down. And as you can see, we now have a nice little pocket to fit that journaling card inside of. The next thing that I wanted to do is to decorate the front cover of that pocket. So I have this image of a rose which I cut out from a book, and I also wanted to add some text. So I'm looking through my text stickers, but I didn't find anything that related to the music theme, so I decided to just glue down the rose, and I'm going to write out my own text. I looked online for some music related quotes and I really liked this one, which says, "Music is to the soul what words are to the mind." So I attempted to write that quote on a sticky note, but I messed up, and I also realized that the sticky note was too small to fit the quote, so I ended up ripping out a page from one of my notebooks and I'm rewriting the quote. I split up the quote into 2 lines, and I actually wasn't happy with the way that I wrote the first half of the quote, so I ended up rewriting it, and once I was happy with it, I cut it out into 2 rectangles. I actually think this would be a really cool idea for adding music lyrics to my journal, so I might do that in a future spread. So once I have the quote cut out, I just layer it on top of the rose, and I ended up adding it to the bottom right hand corner of the page. I'm really happy with how this turned out. So next I was playing around with the idea of adding some tissue paper to the journaling card because I felt like it was still a little bit too small, so I wanted to add a little something extra to it. But I didn't really like the tissue paper, so I ended up using some leftover scrapbook paper that I had from my last journal with me, and I decided to basically make a little pull tab. So I folded this piece of paper into a rectangle and I'm gluing it onto the top of the journaling card, and this little piece of paper will stick out from the pocket, and that'll make it easier for me to pull it in and out of my journal so that I can read what I wrote. And now that I'm happy with my journaling card, I'm ready to go ahead and do some journaling. I've been learning to play the guitar for several months now, but I haven't written about it much in my journals, so I thought it would be good to document how I've been doing and some of the songs that I've been learning, as well as the styles of music that I've been playing. And I think it will be really cool to look back on this in a few months and see how far I've come in my guitar skills. I really hope that you enjoyed journaling with me. If you did, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And please leave me a comment below about how you've been liking my videos. I'd love to hear some of your feedback. Thanks for watching!